Hi guys, welcome to Plus Ones for this week. Today on the show, we are going to touch on the Super Bowl, obviously, and that halftime show. Is Kendrick or Drake better? That's a bit of a toughie. What else did we talk about?
Marriage. We talked about we talked about waiting for ages, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then being the ugly friend in the group.
The mod one. Yeah. And if you haven't already, please give us a like or even a dislike. I don't even care. Comment down below.
Subscribe.
And please subscribe. Subscribe to us, man. Please.
Plus Ones. It's really good. Promise.
It's been a big week.
It actually has been.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this week to end, low-key, because I'm in Raro on Friday.
Are you?
Yeah.
For how long?
4 days. So tomorrow, so this drops on Thursday, tomorrow,
What's
Friday.
the occasion?
So
just
all of like me and my best friends, all of our birthdays are almost like week after each other. So it starts like in January, like early Jan.
Yeah.
And then I'm the last birthday on the 19th of Feb. But it's it's either 1 week or like 2 weeks apart. Like the separation is pretty close. So we're like, well, let's just all go to Rarotonga and have
What are you, 26 this year?
26 this year.
Ooh, mid-20s.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, I feel like old.
Yeah,
26 seems old to me.
Yeah, well, how about I'm 29 this year? I'm 30 next year.
That's crazy.
30.
30.
Raro's mean, bro.
Yeah, I can't wait. It'll be my first time, and I want to try everything. I'm not even a big seafood guy, but I want to eat
I tell you what,
raw fish, all that stuff.
You want to know the best thing about Rarotonga? Rarotonga?
Mm-hmm.
You can never get lost.
Yeah, it's
because
quite
it's
a small
only
island.
like 30 something kilometers around.
Yeah.
And literally, I'm not even shitting you. If you were like inland and got lost, walk to the shore and you'll find your way around. Just walk the whole thing. I biked it. We used to go over when we were younger because my mum used to be a bit of a runner, track star.
In Raro?
Yeah, they do a race that's around Raro.
Oh, Buzzy, that's cool.
So she ran the whole thing.
Damn.
So it's shorter than a marathon. It's only like 30, I think it's only 32 or maybe 35.
Oh, yeah.
So she ran that whole thing. So we would go over so she could do that.
Oh, cool.
It was kind of cute, eh?
Yeah,
Kinda
I can't
cute
wait.
and gorge. We used to have friends that lived there, so it was like we didn't have to pay for any accommodation if we went over. It was vibey. But it's so mean. I haven't been there in ages. Me and my mate almost went, maybe not last New Year's before. Potentially. Oh, because some of our friends were going and we're like, we should go over. But it was like the flights were so expensive. We were like, nah.
Yeah.
And then we've regretted ever since. We're like, we should have just gone. We should have just got money out of our savings and done it.
It's because I think Rarotonga is one of those places where I think the flights is the hardest part. Once you're over there, it's like you're not really doing much anyways. You're kind of just relaxing and chilling. So it's like
you don't have to change your money. It's New Zealand money.
Exactly. And in comparison to somewhere like a Europe or a Japan,
that's crazy.
Where you're gonna be doing,
you need to have the money
X,
for
Y,
this
Z.
and that and this and that. Yeah.
And Raro, you can literally go over.
You'll be relaxing.
And relaxing, just go to the beach if you wanted to. If you wanted to do the activities, which we are doing, which I can't wait for.
You should do the buggies.
Yeah, the mud buggies.
Right.
That was one of the first things that the team kind of assembled.
The mud buggies are so fun. That's funny you say you want this week to end. I'm feeling the same. It's busy, bro. I'm working this weekend down at Auckland Domain. I'm doing the Red Bull Trolley Grand Prix. So where people make a cart and you just go down the hill.
Shout out to Red Bull because they always do some real fun, creative competition type stuff.
I did I judged the Flugtag, which is where they have
we entered that year.
The diving thing. And it's not a diving board, not the diving board, but it's like a ramp kind of thing that goes off into a wharf and you send something off to try fly, see how far it flies. My cousin entered too. Yeah,
most of them fail. It's so high.
Oh, when I saw it, I was like, they were like, do you want to come the day before and jump off it? I said, hell no. Hell no.
It looks like you're going to break your legs if you land in the water.
Yeah, when I saw people land, I don't know, our producer Troy did it.
Yeah,
Bro, you can say it if you want. How hard did you hit the water when you went off the end of that?
Pretty hard. Whiplash, sore neck, yeah.
If you don't know what Troy looks like, he's a little palangi fella, and they put him in a lava and had him holding the Samoan flag as they flew him off.
And you know what's crazy as well is the only reason why Troy had to do it is because I got injured the week before.
You broke your foot.
Yeah, I broke my foot.
That's so ratchet.
And so he just said yes.
Poor Troy.
He just said yes.
I got called up at midnight the night before, and I was like, yeah, sure.
Off this 7 meter building.
Or it's even so my cousin entered too, and he's engineer. Honestly, the vessel they put together looked like it was gonna fly to Aussie. Like it looked amazing. It was like honestly like a big plane, and I was so gassed for him. And because he's real smart. I actually thought he was gonna do the trolley one this year, but he didn't. He's not in the end. But he goes, and this team they do it, and he was the guy in the like vessel. Like straight down. Poor guy. But anyways,
It's like one of those things that you work on for months, and then like, you know, you think you do all these test runs, and boys, this is the one. You get there on the day, and you can't even make it 5 meters. That's crazy.
bro, you know what that reminds me of? My boxing match. I trained for so long.
That's not your fault, though.
I trained for so long.
That's not your fault. It would have been a different story if it wasn't a athlete.
God said, more character building. You need more.
I'm surprised you remember that.
Bro, it's on TV. That's why. It's on YouTube. Look it up if you need to see it.
How long ago was that? 2 years?
Yeah, 2.5 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, 2.5 years ago. This in July it'll be 3 years. Since I did it.
Do you anniversary?
That was the day before my birthday.
That sucks.
So the day before my birthday, I was concussed as shit. It was awful. Nah, it was fine. I was honestly buzzing. Like I was buzzing for ages.
Yeah,
the worst
probably because
part,
you're on like all these pills in the hospital.
No, I didn't take any. I wasn't in a hospital, but I did have to go to a concussion specialist twice a week for quite some time.
Yeah,
because my concussion, I had whiplash.
You had migraines, eh?
Yeah, so I had whiplash from getting punched on the head. But like something happened with one of my vertebrae, like the way it had like sort of moved.
Damn.
It like that was what was triggering the migraine. So I used to have to go into physio and them. But the physio I had was the same physio, like headache clinic that Bowden Barrett uses. Athlete.
I wouldn't say athlete because you got knocked out in like the first 20 seconds.
But I trained like an athlete.
Yeah, you did.
For quite some time.
We actually did one
so
boxing class together, and Teagues was actually on point. Bro, the warm up.
That was before I knew how to box too.
The warm up that they made us do was like an 8K run.
It was not. It was about 5.5.
Bro, I was like, it was like 8K shit.
Yeah, me and
so
Randy were
good.
both meant to fight on like the same card. And then he comes to one training and then never comes again.
Well, I couldn't commit. I was working a nighttime role at the time, so I couldn't commit to training.
Nights. God, where was I going with that? I was going somewhere with the boxing fight thing.
You got knocked out.
Yeah, well, or maybe
See,
maybe
the repercussions.
And this is proof. This is proof that I got knocked out.
yeah, that's what happens. Would you step in the ring with her again?
No, hell no. I know girls that play rugby that said they would never go in the ring with her.
She is a machine.
So the fact that like people who played her in sport won't go toe to toe with her, but I thought that I'd be okay. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Bullying. We were talking about it today on our show. Like, it came to my mind because like character building, right?
Yeah.
Character building, bullying, and like, it annoys me when I think back at all the times that I've like randomly been bullied in my life, because half the time it could have been stopped if I just said, shut up. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Like I don't
think it's as easy as that, eh? Straight up.
I still remember being like 6 at Papakura Normal School.
You were bullied at 6.
Bro.
And you remember that?
And I wasn't even a short kid either. I remember, because you cannot forget it. This little ginger girl used to run around calling me Tegan Poo, and I would cry and cry. Like, I thought it was just awful. And I was probably like twice the size of the bitch too. And like, nah, just hurt my feelings.
That's why it's a little bit of a sensitive queen nowadays, eh?
Yeah, a cancer. You know, but the other one that I thought you'd like is when I used to get bullied. I got bullied a little bit when I lived in Tonga, in the islands, because they would say this, but this English is not their first language, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
But in Tonga, the like kids in my class, when I was in class 5 at Ocean of Light, they'd go chicken, chicken, and they would call me that, and I'd be like, and I would sit at lunchtime inside by myself because I had no mates.
But honestly, I want to say I say this out of
chicken.
respect because all my best friends are Polynesian. Okay? Polys find anything funny. Eh?
Oh, anything.
Straight
Like,
up.
and I think about that, and I'm like, that got me. That
That's
roast got
why I
me.
love them.
But-
That's why I hang out with them.
Whatever. But you know,
They
it's all
think I'm
character
funny.
building. And you know,
I don't want to like burst your bubble. I don't think I ever really got bullied, eh?
I know you've just got you got swagger. That's
No,
why.
but like you said short kid before, that was the only thing that people would, and like obviously in primary school it like got to me.
Yeah.
But like after hearing it after like years and years and years and years, I'm
You're
like,
just
bro,
like,
get
whatever.
new jokes, man. Like
yeah,
I can't help it. Like I can't help my height,
yeah.
you know?
Oh, I listened to a clip and it was like talking about short kings, and she's like, you know, when a short guy says like, yeah, when I was little, blah blah blah, and she goes, what, you mean this morning?
See, like that stuff makes me laugh now.
Yeah, but it's funny. But also, if someone calls me anything, I can laugh now, or I just go straight back with it.
I used to get scabbed off though a lot. That's why I scab heaps now.
You're the biggest scammer.
Like yeah, that's why I'm like, if you have like even the smallest bit of lunch, I'm gonna ask you for it regardless. But
I literally
because
just went to the toilet before and I had just opened my Red Bull. This is a brand new flavor. This is not sponsored. I just had it with me and it's real yum.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep it here because I need a little kick, all right? But I was holding it, just opened it, and I need to go to the toilet, and I gave it to Randy, and I knew straight away I'd have to go, you can have a sip if you want, because I knew he was going to have one anyway.
yeah, regardless
Big
if I asked
scab.
or not, I would have. But I used to. So this was my lunchbox back in primary school. So my lunchbox was literally like 30 chicken nuggets and like an apple, and I brought that to school every day up until I was like year
Any
8.
nutrition. Just
Up
apple and
until I
chicken
was like
nuggets.
year 8.
Oh my God.
Like yeah, my dad would make chicken nuggets. For
What
me
is it like being
every-
God's favorite?
Bro, it was mean, but like this is how I made friends with the pollies.
Yeah.
It's because like they wouldn't let me play rugby or touch unless I gave them nuggets. So I would and I was known, like even my closest friends or people that I went to school with today, they still like tease me about it. They're like,
Yeah.
remember when you used to read
Even
nuggets at school?
when we first met Randy, we all thought he was Samoan. Because you know how Samoans, like some Samoans are like part Chinese?
Yeah.
So, wait, this guy's not even Chinese. Like, what are we on? But
Yeah.
like, because his energy, because he grew up around pollies.
I love them to
Yeah,
bits.
that's
like,
you. Yeah,
Straight up.
that's you.
I have something wholesome that I want to bring to
Go on, then.
because
Whatever.
only because and I've talked about this on the potty before, around about like how envious or not envious, somewhat envious I am of like my friends and their relationships, and how they're kind of like flourishing at the moment, and they're all like kind of
Yeah,
like stable.
A lot of your friends have like really, they've all been together for a long time.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like-
I'm talking like years and years and years. And we were catching up the other weekend. We were talking about like, because one of our friends, like not a part of our friend group, but one of our friends just got married.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh man, let's talk about
That's
marriage. And then the conversation led to like, who's gonna get married first? Who's gonna get married first? And there's only really like 2 couples that I feel like are on the verge of, putting a ring on it. And I was thinking about this in my head whilst I was having the conversation, and I actually brought it up out loud too, to be fair. But I was like saying like, man, I actually can't wait not to get married, but I just want to be someone's best man, eh? Like I can't wait to do the best man thing.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
Like, cause out of all my best friends, like I think I'm the most like the most well spoken. Like in terms of outgoing and like doing public speaking and all that stuff.
Oh, so you wanna do a mean speech?
regardless of if I'm the best man or on the line, I feel like I'm probably going to be the only one that's going to do a speech anyways. Because they're the types of dudes that are like, don't make me get up and talk.
I don't even know who would be. I don't think I can't think of who would put me on their line. Don't say it like that. A lot of my good
What
friends.
about like your close friends now? You're
Yeah,
real
no,
close
but
with them.
they also have lots of close friends, and that have been around probably longer. Like, so I wouldn't. I'm like, I don't beef if I'm not on a line. Like, I don't really care. But like, even because like one of my best mates, we were talking about like lines and stuff, and she knows her partner would not be able to decide on line because it'd be so massive, and she's got too many close ones that they probably neither of them will have anyone. Like they might just do them, like not have a line at all.
Or like elope.
No, just not
legit?
have a line.
Oh,
Like
was
they
it?
just won't have a line at all.
Oh, can you do that?
Yeah, you can. But
How-
like
how many
as
people-
opposed to doing like 6 or 7 on each side, like let's just have none.
How many people can you like? What's the max? Because have you
Bro,
seen
it's
like
your wedding. You
what's
do
it,
whatever you want.
27 dresses or whatever, and she has like
Yeah, but that was because she was always the bridesmaid.
Yeah,
never the
yeah.
bride. Yeah. 27 dresses. Oh my God, Katherine Heigl. What a classic. What a classic.
she's
movie.
so hot.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
I loved her on Grey's Anatomy. Izzy on Grey's Anatomy. But like I think about when I have my line, and me and my man have talked about this, having like his line compared to my line, and he was like, 4, 5, and I'm like, bro, 3. I was like, I don't need any more than that. I could stretch mine to 4 if I really needed to. And when I think about it, I think I put like probably like my biggest mate, closest mate.
Yeah, because what's your criteria for someone that's in your line?
I feel like regardless like of where you're at, when you get married, I think whoever gets invited have to know. Like for me, I would like to think they know both me and my partner really well.
Oh yeah,
You know?
for sure. Yeah,
like it's not
100%.
like none of this like you've never met my man thing.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't really do that unless it's family. But like even then, you know, I'm not really sure. But then I think I don't know, just people who are like the ones you can always call on. I feel like maybe, and like I think of maybe like my real good mate from high school that we still like we don't see each other often, but she's just always a reoccurring in my life. I feel like. Potentially I'd chuck her on, potentially like my best mate, my guy best mate as well.
I was going to ask that because I've
already,
I went to a wedding once where the groom had his female cousin in his line.
Yeah.
And I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, you know, Joe Damon.
Oh, he's going to be in your line?
Yeah, I think so. We've talked about it before. There was this one time, like,
Make him wear a dress.
We were just talking. No, I'm not gonna make him do that. He can wear whatever he wants, just as long as he wears shoes. But him and I had this discussion one time. Like I was talking about it with someone else, being like, I reckon I might put someone like Joe on my line. Just a really, really good friend, and like I love that fella. And then he texts me like after I had this discussion with a friend. He texts me 2 days later and be like, hey, so random, but. Me and my missus were talking about our lines, and I reckon I'd have you on mine. And so it was just funny, like in the same week, we had both thought, hey, you know, maybe one day we'll put each other on a line. And I could put my sister on my line too. Mm-hmm. That's the beauty of having a sister.
Would she be your, what is it, maid of honor?
Nah.
A lot of people, because that's what a lot of siblings do, they do.
I don't know.
Oh, that's what I've just seen in movies.
I haven't been to heaps of friend weddings yet.
You're like me too. I haven't been to many weddings or funerals.
That's a good thing. It's good that the funeral one.
Yeah.
No one's dying, so you know, that's good. But no, weddings are fun. I went to my mate's wedding last weekend, weekend before, and it was the funnest wedding I've ever been to. And I've been to some all good weddings, but it was just, I don't know, like he's the man, his partner, they're just like, as a couple, awesome. They're fucking hilarious as well. And like the whole night was just a good time. Yeah. It was just a good time, no dramas, no frills, like really they kept it was beautiful, but they kept it really simple. They didn't bore you with speeches, like nothing like that. But also, if there's heaps of speeches, who cares? It's not your night.
Yeah,
like,
it's a
let
wedding.
There be speeches. Yeah.
Facts.
But it was just the best wedding ever, and I was like, this is exactly how a wedding should be. Like this fun. Everyone's having a mean time.
How often do you think about your like potential wedding?
Daily? Nah.
That's
I don't know. At least once a week, it appears in my mind.
What's the picture? Like if you could have, if money wasn't an issue, perfect wedding.
Like a wedding that like probably like a beachy kind of wedding, big marquee. You know?
Would you have it in New Zealand or would you have it like overseas?
Yeah, I'd have it in New Zealand.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I've seen people have some really beautiful weddings in Bali and that, but like, I don't want to make everyone have to pay
travel.
For flights over. Yeah.
Unless you're paying for everyone.
Hey, that's a good way to cull out the real ones. You
Very
know?
hard.
Yeah, but I think that would require a smaller wedding, doing a destination wedding. But no, I'd just do it in New Zealand. Like, there's some really beautiful places in New Zealand. Also, I'm not trying to like spend like
excellent
a house
money.
deposit on a wedding.
This is just my personal opinion, even though one day I do want to have a wedding myself, but like just because from what I've heard, how expensive weddings can be, it's like, why don't you just get eloped and then just spend heaps of money on the reception?
This is what I reckon. I reckon that you should I kind of have this idea actually, but the more I keep saying it, it's not going to be a surprise anymore. But I kind of want to throw an engagement party and then go, surprise, we're getting married right now. Like,
oh, that's pretty cool.
That's kind of one of my ideas. Or have have a wedding and invite everyone, but then go like, surprise, we've been married all year. Like, we actually got married ages ago, like just us. You know, like I just think that's kind of
cool.
Like something like that like relieves the pressure of the day, and then the focus is more on like everyone having a good time together
or everyone's already having a good time.
As opposed to like everything going to plan. Like I do because I'm a stressor.
Yeah,
and
you
so
are.
I worry that
you also get really emotional. I feel like in those situations, like, right, like especially like, let's just say the flowers didn't arrive, or you know, I don't know, like what the fuck happens on a wedding, like, you know, from what I've seen,
the rings.
Yeah, like it always seems like, because it's I feel like as much as it is the couple's day, it's more the woman's day than it is. Like it's more the bride's day.
Period, it's my day.
Yeah, in fact, you know what I mean? Because like I feel like
my day where I am marrying my husband.
Yeah.
He's just
Exactly.
there.
Because like, and I know your partner too.
Yeah.
And like, I do hope that you guys, do that whole marriage thing one day. But like, he's the type of person that's just gonna be like, yep.
Nah, he'll have some ideas. Stylistically, he'll want to contribute.
yeah, on his own suit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah, we
Whole line.
But although
needs to be
he actually did
Haras.
say there's these boots he wants, right? They're so expensive. He loves clothes, but he found like a dupe on ASOS. A dupe, and he goes, but he sent me the actual boots. He goes, wedding boots, and I'm like, oh, so we are getting married? We are getting married. Is that what you said? Like I always be like, oh, like when we get married, and look at him like, He goes, yeah, one day. And I'm
when do you feel like is the right time in a relationship to talk about that stuff?
Oh, we talk about it.
No, yeah, I know, but because you guys are obviously in a secure relationship, but like there's people out there that.
If your man hasn't talked about wanting to marry you one day and you're at least 2 years in, oh my god.
Okay, so 2 years in?
Get a new one. Like surely the conversations come up before that.
Yeah.
Like I had a friend when we were in uni, and she was with a guy for no shit like 2 or 3 years, and he never said I love you.
That's crazy.
Right? And he said, I just don't feel it. And I'm like, then why are you together?
Yeah, why? Yeah.
Why are you together?
So you're cheating on me?
Like, exactly. No, that's some real gaslighty stuff, eh?
Just didn't feel it, eh?
He's just like, well, I just don't feel it. And I'm like, but why are you together for that long if you don't love them? And then it'd be like, how long was you? Oh, like a couple months, few months, 6 months, Nah, sis was in the trenches for years.
What about the, and obviously very subjective, but what's the, how do I say it? Like the length time before you can like propose, or like what that is normal to you?
It depends on your age. If you're
Because
young,
I know people that have got married like 6 months into their relationship.
this is my thing. It's like there's people I know that like they start dating and within a year they're engaged.
Yeah.
But they're usually older. But then if you start dating someone at 18, I wouldn't expect you to get married until you're like at least mid-20s.
Yeah.
If you're still with them. Like there's a few people I know like that had like high school sweethearts and stuff, and they got married like they didn't get married till like they were well in their mid-20s.
Yeah.
But like when I think about, imagine if I got married at my mid-20s. Oh, who would it have been? Oh.
I would have felt real
I
sorry.
would have been divorced already.
Yeah.
I would have got annulled straight away. Do you think like, do you have like an age you kind of hope you're married by?
I always tell myself 30, but that's like
it's actually quite close now.
close. Yeah. And I think I'm so far away from a relationship, like just having one.
He's working on himself.
No, it's not even that. I like dating nowadays sucks.
You can?
Like dating nowadays sucks.
You know the chickie that you always bring up every podcast?
Oh, she's not here, is she?
No. I haven't actually pulled any shit like that.
Gee, I was like, fuck, not another
However,
surprise, bro.
She's also friend. I actually saw her on the weekend.
Yeah.
She's also friends with one of the other girls we work with, and that they were thinking of doing something like a speed dating-y thing, for work, like a pop the balloon situation.
Pop the balloon.
I don't know, but when I saw her on the weekend, she was like, "I'm so keen, so we'll get you in the mix." Eh? She was like, "I'm so keen to do that."
The thing is, like,
If you don't know what we're talking about, Whānau, Randy for the last like couple of episodes has been talking about this, a beautiful woman who happens to be someone I'm mates with.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just saying it's getting closer. It's getting closer.
Getting closer to what?
Who knows?
Nah, this is not even me like lacking confidence. This is just me saying like she is like too good. Straight up.
That's a very noble thing to say.
Like honest to God.
Yeah.
Because this is how I picture it, okay? Because all of her friends are also gorgeous too, right? But like the way I picture it is like, let's just hypothetically say we do date one day. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck? That does not make sense."
No,
it doesn't make no. And I say it because like I'm actually quite a confident dude.
Yeah.
Like within myself. But yeah, like when I was bringing her up on the show, I didn't mean everything I said, like about how
So you're not like trying.
yeah, like I'm not like
Yeah.
like for sure, like for bands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, and I'll like say hello to her in person and whatnot. But
Do you ever like are you ever hanging with friends and you're like, "I'm too mud to be here"?
no.
Nah, I was.
What the fuck, Tiggs? Oh my god.
No, because
Oh my god.
you know, I said I saw her in the weekend.
Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah. You know, I said I saw her in the weekend.
Yeah.
So it was like me. One of my friends organised it, and like.
It's a crazy
So we all went for a
line.
drink. We all went for a drink, and
Yeah.
I'm not shitting you. Every single one of these girls is stunning.
Yeah.
And I keep going. Every time they come in, I'll be like, face card never declines. Face card never declines. Like all these women. And like, a shout out to one of my real good mates, Tati. Like, Tati, all your friends are beautiful, and you are beautiful. Like, it's just so. And like, I just feel I'm like, oh, I'm in the mix, you know. Like, but I'm sitting there around all these beautiful women, and they're all so cool, and I was just like, fuck, I'm way too mud to be here. And I put up a photo with we put up a photo together, and I was like with two of the girls, and I was like, fuck, man. But I was getting like people replying to my story being like, what is this table of beautiful women? I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here, bro. I'm not, and this is not me going, oh my god, give me camera. I'm not fishing. I just you know, sometimes when you're just like not feeling your hot shit,
Yeah.
and everyone around you is, and you're like, chirp.
Yeah, nah, see, like, this is the whole self-confidence thing. Like, I think you don't see, and I'm, again, like, this is coming from, like, a little brother point of view, okay?
My ears are open.
I just don't think you think that you're prettier than you think you are.
Yeah, I don't think I'm Miss Thang, you know?
When you should. Like,
Yeah.
I can give you 100 names right now of people that think that you're beautiful.
Go on. No.
No, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I
Yeah.
told you last week on the potty, like, you got a really nice smile.
Thank you.
You were surrounded by beautiful women, yes.
Yeah.
But like that doesn't mean what if you were meant to be at the table because you're beautiful too?
You are the company you keep. That's what they say.
Exactly. But
You
for
are the
that
company
table,
you
that
keep.
table was outrageous though. Damn.
Hey, right?
Yeah.
Right? The boys and the producer booth are laughing. Seriously. Every single one of those girls, beautiful. And I was like, we up, fam.
Yeah.
But do you know what though?
Whole gang outside.
Every single one, doesn't matter what group I'm in, all my friends are beautiful.
Yeah.
All my friends are beautiful.
That shouldn't matter.
Nah.
Like that shouldn't matter.
But that was just one of those times.
That's
'cause,
such
like,
a crazy line though.
what? Am I too mud to be
Oh,
here?
fuck, why am I I'm too mud to be here. That is sick.
Wait, one of these things is not like the others.
That's crazy. But yeah, to that girl that I have been mentioning on the potty,
Honestly, should
no,
nearly be.
do you know what it is?
Should
That-
nearly be by name
yeah.
at this rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should nearly be by name at this rate.
Nah, we don't do that.
Hey.
But honestly, okay, this is gonna sound like a shooting my confidence down, but like it's like, bro, you're too good for me, bro. That's crazy.
Just say it. You're too mud to be here.
Yeah, I would hate to walk around with you. For your sake, not
Yeah.
for my sake. I
Yeah.
would love to walk around with you. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah. How about when I went to I had drinks and stuff and dinner with some of my best mates last week, and then I messaged your mate, hey, where should we go? Because we were keen to carry on the night.
Oh, yeah.
And he sent us to East Street, which is a place in Tamaki, if you
Yes.
don't know. And I turn up, and there's no one there except Randy and 3 girls. Randy and 3 girls. But we were just, and we were all on too.
Yeah.
But we were just like keen for some
I literally
vibes.
was on my phone, like just minding my business, and all I hear is Randy, Randy.
And he goes,
I was
I
like,
was what the fuck are you doing here?
I was like, this is so random. Yes, I was with 3 girls, but yes, they were all my friends.
Yeah,
They were all my
beautiful
friends.
girls too.
All my friends, yeah.
Beautiful girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
But
shout them out, but
You and 3 women. That's Randy. If
I
you
cannot
wanna
have
know-
platonic
if you
relationships.
want to know how Randy moves through the streets, that's how.
But that's crazy. Don't paint
There
that
is
picture.
no one in the club except Randy and 3 girls.
Everyone who listens to the pod now and goes, "Oh my god, Randy's a sweetheart," is gonna be like, "You whore."
Oh yeah, but how about after that? I don't know what was happening the day before Waitangi
Literally
Day.
all my mates, by the way, just putting it out there.
Yeah. The day before Waitangi Day, we're like out on the town, and we go to another place. We're on K Road, Karangahape Road, and completely empty to the point where they said free shots all night, and I was like, that's crazy. that's a diabolical thing to say to a group of girls. All right. And I went home.
man.
I one shot went a little wayward, so that's when I text my man to pick me up.
I wonder when the day is that I'm gonna just get fully horsed.
You don't have to. It's not like they say that alcohol is actually the most dangerous drug.
For those that don't know, I don't drink.
Yeah, Randy doesn't drink at all.
I don't drink.
You don't have to get drunk.
Yeah.
I know you're not a drinker, but like it's not like there might be a time where you go, yeah, I feel like it, but you also might go through your whole life never finding that.
I don't
moment.
think I've ever felt like I needed a drink.
Nah.
Ever. I mean, a Coke Zero, yeah, hard.
Yeah.
But never like an alcoholic beverage.
But do you ever find that, like, I don't know, for me, like if I'm going out and I'm not drinking and I am like, oh, I'll get like a non-alcoholic beverage, like I can't drink like 3 Coca-Colas like I would drink 3 vodka sodas. Like I can only have one because it's too sweet.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
There was this one time I was hanging out with a group of friends and they're all like drinkers, like the type to like get like trays and stuff like that. And because I don't drink, he got me a tray of lemonade, which is like 9 lemonades. Like I appreciate it, but like, you know, who's gonna drink like 9 lemonades? Gee, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of Sprite.
Did you have a heart attack?
I literally had 2, and I was like, "Oh, you guys,
This is enough.
Yeah,
You guys can mix something with these. That's crazy.
It's funny though, eh? Like
Yeah.
the things that people do to make you feel involved, or
We didn't even talk about anything topical this week. We probably should have talked about the Super Bowl or something topical, but fuck, who cares?
I really like the halftime show.
I was beefing. I sent Troy a video this morning, our producer, because someone who we work with put up a video being like trying to like take the piss out of everyone watching the Kendrick show, and I felt like going, "You don't even understand
I'm gonna
the symbolism, the nuances."
I'm gonna say something that I don't think you care, but I think like producer T Money will get like angry about.
What?
Like Kendrick performance and the songs that he's been putting out lately. Yes, great, awesome. Drake's got way more fucking bangers.
Oh,
man.
I thought you were gonna say that you didn't like his bell-bottom jeans.
No. I love the outfit.
Part.
I love the outfit. But like, I think I would be more excited for a Drake concert than a Kendrick Lamar
Here's
concert.
the thing. Do you know what? I'm not gonna disagree with you. What I will say is that Drake has more hits. Kendrick has more impact.
Oh, that's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it.
I mean, even though like I keep like just posting like funny things on my TikTok about Kendrick and Drake or whatever, and people keep calling me a casual, and I'm like,
Casual.
I'm like, oh, I'm not that casual. I feel like I kind of know it, but like, I know the law, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Drake has banger after banger after banger, hit after hit after hit. His catalog is insane.
Mm-hmm.
But the catalog that Kendrick has have been like moments in time. Like, does that mean? And that's not to say in none of Drake's projects are like that, but like To Pimp a Butterfly, like those records are so huge.
Casual. And she brought out To Pimp a Butterfly.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like they were just like huge, but he's not just rapping to rap. He's not just talking about girls. Like he's talking about like history and like what it's like to experience life as a African American man, and like there's just so much more. There's a bit more like substance to it, I would say.
Yeah, substance is a great word.
But then that's not to say that Drake doesn't have bars. Like
the way that I see it is like if I
bars.
was in a nightclub, like and the only songs that they played were either all Drake songs or all Kendrick Lamar songs, I'm walking out way early if they're playing Kendrick Lamar songs.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I got a bone to pick.
Yeah, but this is also not to say that Kendrick Lamar is not the fucking man. Like, he's the man.
He's the man.
I love Kendrick. Like,
Yeah.
To Pimp a Butterfly, that's one of my favorite albums.
Yeah.
But I just think I would rather, like, if I had to pick, like, right now,
Yeah.
out of music from Drake or music from Kendrick, I'm picking Drake. I was driving home one day and I was like, you know what? I'm going to just chuck on this Drake playlist. Bro?
Hey.
Bruh, he's got some shit like I just completely forgot about.
Do you know what, one of my favorite songs that I listened to last year, like on repeat, and it's not even a new track either, is Drake and Travis Scott Fair Trade.
Oh, that's a track.
That's such a good song. Such a good Pipe Down. Oh, what a
That
song.
album's great too.
Yeah, that's Certified Lover Boy. You know what I find about Drake? Some of the Kendrick albums I can listen to and like straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Drake's like they grow on me. Like I'll listen to it, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's so good. But the more I listen, the more I start to like them. Did you like his Honestly Nevermind album?
Yeah. When he went to a house.
Massive?
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah,
it's
Massive's
like a Love Island
track.
track.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Love Island track.
That's
And
probably like on my least favorite Drake albums, but
Yeah.
like I didn't mind it.
Are you one of the Drake fans that loves or hates Passion Fruit?
I will only listen to Passion Fruit in the club. I'll never listen to Passion Fruit in my car. If that puts it into perspective.
That's fair.
But I just re-listened to the whole Take Care album the other night.
Me?
Like Marvin's Room.
I've been listening
Headlines.
to like This Is Kendrick on Spotify so much
This
lately.
is Kendrick.
Because I was like gearing up for the Super Bowl,
yeah.
and I was getting really excited about it. And you know what song kept coming on, and I never skipped it?
Mad City.
No, obviously I wouldn't skip that. But the song you probably think I would skip, but I didn't.
Probably think you would skip.
That Kendrick Lamar features on.
Oh, Poetic Justice?
No, I love that song.
Oh, no,
I
that's a
posted
Kendrick Lamar
TikTok.
song.
I
that he
posted-
features on?
I posted a TikTok saying, I hope that at the Super Bowl he plays Poetic Justice, him and Drake come out. And Drake comes out and they kiss.
Wait, a song that he's featured on or is it Kendrick song?
Song that he features on.
Oh, that Kendrick features on. Damn. Shit, I have no clue.
Taylor Swift's Bad Blood.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That's
see?
the worst Kendrick Lamar song of all
Bro,
time.
tracker.
Baby, now we
I did not skip it once. I let it play. I have an idea of and someone can steal this because I'll probably get married before me. My wedding video, I proposed this idea to my man the other night. Wedding video, like locked in, bride and groom, start zooming out. Kendrick Lamar, Pride, that song. The death of you and me. And the camera just like doing this little pan from the wedding party. Oh my God. I've got it. Whatever videographer I end up hiring, that's what I'm going to do. It's probably going to be my mate, but like that's the video you have to make for us. That is the perfect song for a wedding video, I think. Either that or, what's that Frank Ocean song? That's the way everything it goes.
Oh, that's a track. Your wedding video
Pink and white.
It's just a TikTok video.
Yeah. So what?
Just TikTok audio.
So what? What do you mean? That song has been around forever.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's just really blown up off TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're like a Frank Ocean diehard fan.
Bro, I literally have an A0 Frank Ocean print framed in my room from the Blonde album.
Does that make you like a fan?
Yeah. It makes me a fucking fan, bitch. What do you think it makes me?
Because I got Kendrick Lamar's like, damn, what's it called?
Oh, you have that one?
Yeah, but like,
Vinyl.
I just talked about how I like Drake more.
Nah, I love both of them. And like Drake was in my top played artist on Spotify last year.
Same. He's always number 2. Every year he's number 2.
But yeah, Massive. That's a tracker. There's so many good trackers from Drake though. Turn this TV off. Mustard.
That jacket that Mustard was wearing at the Super Bowl was hard.
His little bell bottom jeans. Okay, yeah. I posted a few TikToks about the Super Bowl. I posted that one where I said that I wanted them to kiss, and people were hating. I didn't care.
The comments about like people are really like
Divided?
divided. Like between, it's like, bro, you don't know them. Who cares? Like,
and then I posted one saying,
oh my God, have you seen the video of Have you guys seen the video of Drake's
team
watching this? And they're trying not to react.
Yeah, so funny. And then I posted one saying the way Mans really said, "Say Drake with that smirk and some flare jeans will go down in history."
Yeah,
and everyone's going,
it's a
"Hell
meme.
yeah!"
It's a meme.
Yeah. All right, guys, we've talked for far too long. It is now time for Take a Neo Therapy, your weekly installment. Okay. So Take a Neo Therapy, if you haven't been here before, you guys send in some confessions, +1s, tell us something that you've done recently or maybe of all time, and we decide if we're going to let it slide, take a knee, or if it's a therapy offence and you have to go to therapy. All right. Let's look at what we've got today. This one here says, take a knee or therapy. At my old job, I used to process refunds to customers, but I'd send the money to myself. Whoops. That's theft.
No, that's okay. I was gonna say that's smart, but like,
there's a place I used to work, and someone
I've never thought to do that. Oh my
and
God,
they stole $50K.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
I don't know how long it took them to get $50K, but I used to work when I worked in retail back in the day, and I've worked at a few retail stores. So
$50K?
I think this would be pretty open. But yeah, this person used to process refunds and put it back on their card. That's crazy, eh?
Now that I think about it, like
They got found out.
What a hustle. If you just did it every now and again, like if it was just a refund, like you just did massive refunds, So it's like once in a blue moon, you know, like
Yeah.
$500.
Yeah.
Because this is so bad to think about, right? But like, you know how like retail, and if you work in retail, don't take this idea because it's actually really, really bad. But like, you know how in retail you do this thing called audit. So you do like an audit every like month or so where you have to check all the products. and
Stock
stuff.
take.
Yeah, stock take. Yeah, stock take.
Yeah.
Like, there's never actually ever a perfect audit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you might like there might be a damaged shoe that never got
or
put
theft,
through,
like
or,
theft.
Yeah.
So, like, what's $500? Like, you know what I mean?
But also,
Again,
like-
I'm not condoning it. But
Yeah.
like, what's a free pair of socks?
I do wonder, like, I used to work in a shoe store, and I've worked in more than one shoe store, but I go, if someone from the office stole a pair of shoes, like one pair of shoes, like every 6 months or something, like, how would you even know? Like, unless you saw them wearing them, but you could just be like, I bought them somewhere else. I don't know. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, or you just like stole them for your man. I don't know.
Have you ever stolen from like when you were working in retail? Yeah, same.
Nah, the only time I could say I've stolen is like when I was like
Just hearty.
at when I was at high school, I used to like just like when self checkouts became a thing, I used to put like elbows through as onions or something.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
or like I'd get like
Everyone's done that.
like a cheese scroll and I put it through as a loose bun, you know, just something like that. So what are we deciding there? Are we saying take an or therapy?
I don't think it's therapy worthy, but
therapy.
like,
It's theft.
I don't think we condone
No.
the actions, but I don't think it's like therapy worthy.
Yeah. Okay. Take an or therapy. Next one. When I was in primary, I had kutsus, and there was this girl I hated, and she was sitting in front of me, and so in class, I would sneakily put ones in her hair.
That's fucked up, man.
Oi, take a knee.
But-
What does she do to you?
Did you
Sounds
have
like she
did you have
deserved-
kutsus growing up?
Everyone had kutsus.
Honest to God, I never did.
Yeah, it's because you got eczema. No one's trying to go on that dry ass scalp. No, do you know what? And I can't hate because I have psoriasis now. So
Yeah.
So I don't think I'd get kutsus anymore. But like, no, I had them. It's like honestly.
Can you get
It's
head
like
lice as an adult?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't even know that.
It's just kids get it because like they at school and that like it travels really easy. But yeah, no, I've had kutsus.
Buzzy. Yeah, never had them, eh?
Yeah, but then like mum. But I think this is a myth actually. Mum used to tell me that like kutsus really liked clean hair. That's why it would always come in my hair. But then I'm like, I saw some greasy kids have kutsus as well. But I always kind of thought it was a flex that I got kutsus because I was like, damn, my hair's clean, AF. But I don't know. I cannot confirm or deny that rumor, whether it's true or not.
I think take an E.
I'm saying take an E for that one. All right. This one says take an E or therapy. Sometimes when my partner pisses me off, I hide his undies so he has to do the washing.
That's taking it. That's funny.
Take an E.
I thought you were gonna end with so he has to go to work with no undies on or something like that. That's funny.
He just have to do the
That's
washing
funny.
because he's got no undies left. That's funny. I reckon I'd
Take
do
an E, that's funny.
I'd do some plays like
Is there
that.
anything petty that you do your partner like that? Like, do you like
I
hide
do
his
washing.
no, like do you hide his undies or do you like
No. We
just for like shits and
communicate.
gigs?
You know, if we've got issues, we just communicate.
Yeah.
No, I don't do anything to him.
You should just start a series.
I start messing with him.
Yeah.
I did for a little bit. I was trying to like give him frights, but
Yeah.
it worked. You know, you
You should tie his
like-
shoelaces really tight together so you can't.
Oh, he
undo
will
them.
be pissed off if I did that. He'll be so pissed off. He wears all his shoes like half off.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Like the laces are so loose throughout here. And I'm like, how's your foot even like functioning? How's that functioning as a shoe? You know?
Swag.
I don't understand it. Like fully, like I'm talking like no tie, like it'll just be like that, like but way looser. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you not trip on your laces, cuz? Anyways,
No, you gotta retie your shoelace.
I'll talk later. All right, that's all for the show this week.
Plus ones. It's really good, promise.